welcome back to Off-Brand Culture. My name is Lauren of Lozenger, and it is so good to be back live streaming after about a month break. It wasn't really meant to be a month break, it just kind of happened with work and family and some time off for Easter. But it should be good to get back into the swing of things. We had a server day on Friday with the people who were on our server and in our Discord, and we had such a laugh. That I'd show you what we got up to during today's stream. There was a little bit of we had a bit of a building competition, which was quite fun. And sorry, there's a random bit of paper on the floor. And the builds that we got were quite interesting. Jared was very cruel with his time limit. So we were very limited and it was very strict on time. But it was a lot of fun. So yeah, I thought we'd do a little bit of catch up of how things have been on the server. And I don't have any set plans for anything we need to work on or anything like that. I think if there are people online, we'll hang out, we'll see what the fans are doing. I know that there's a trial chamber near the shopping district. So one option would be to link that up. However, we've started conversations about a minigame district on the server. We had one on our last server. It was absolutely brilliant. And we've got our eyes on a bit of land near the shopping district, which might have potential. Lag is a slight worry, but I think we should be okay. Because it's quite close to the shopping district, but we might get away with it. Some people on some sort of bikes just went really fast past outside. I've got the curtain open. It's like, what? Yeah. So we'll hop into Minecraft in a second. Before we do, I'm going to do our verse of the stream, which is from the YouVersion Bible app. I love using the YouVersion Bible app. I use it every morning when I get up. They always have a verse for the day, and we usually read and have a bit of reflect on what that is at the beginning of each stream. So like I said, today it is from a book called Romans, which is in the New Testament. So it is, I'm just making a racket with random stuff under my desk. It is a letter wrote to the Christians in Rome. So this is after the Gospels, where Jesus has been alive, he died on the cross, he rose again, he came back to life again, hung out with his mates for about 40 days, and then went back to heaven at Ascension, and then the faith spreads, the disciples go and tell other people about Jesus, churches start forming and all of that, and this is a letter that's wrote to the church in Rome by a guy called Paul. And this is just one sort of sentence out of that huge letter. And bear with me, because it's one of those sentences in the Bible where I have to read it 5 times to actually understand what it's saying. But they're not verses to shy away from. It's worth powering through, doing that multiple readings to get our heads around it. So it says, "For in the gospel the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last, just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith." Now, one thing that I would often encourage, if you want to know more, read the context of what's going on for this one verse. Like I said, one sentence out of a huge letter. But the gospel of righteousness of God, that's basically talking about Jesus, what Jesus did, all of that. A righteousness that is by faith. So basically saying, because of what Jesus did, righteousness, which means right living, or being made right, is possible for those who believe in Jesus. Just as written, the righteous will live by faith. Saying that those people who believe and follow Jesus and therefore are in right standing with God because of what Jesus did, that they will live by faith. So basically Christians live by faith, which is sometimes really hard. Like, you look around at the world and you think, what on earth's going on? But for those of us who believe in Jesus, there is that encouragement to follow him, to have faith, and that'll look different in different times, in different scenarios. At the moment, it's quite often looking around at the world and go, wow, this all seems terrible. Let's still trust in God, trust in Jesus. Let's pray about the things that we see going on. To continue to live in the way that Jesus has called us to, within that, and what difference we can make within that. If that makes sense. Like I said, it's one of those where I have to read it through like 5 times to make any sense of it for myself. There's a lot packed in there, and there are some big words. So if you have any questions or have any thoughts on that, I would love to hear them. But we are going to hop into Minecraft. So let's get all my buttons in the right place. We need to go into game. Can't see because my phone's in the way. There we go. That's linked up. So we can hit play there. And we've got George waiting for us in game room 2, I believe. Hello, you're live on Off-Brand Culture. Hello? No, I don't think he's there. It says that he's online. Oh, Jared's online too. Okay. What I might do, just I don't want him to come back and get a big shock that he's alive, so I'm going to hop into game room 2. I'm going to put a chat on there. Sorry, chat. Oh no, George has joined us. Hello.
Yeah.
Hiya.
No.
You alright?
Sorry. My tea's just been made just as I have to leave, so I'll have to leave you.
No worries. Well, I hope you enjoy your tea.
Okay.
Okay, cool. It's just us. What I'll do is I'll come out of voice call for now. How do I disconnect again? There we go. And if we see anybody log on, we'll hop back in. Okay, he's never gonna reach the flowers. First task of stream, sort out inventory because Lauren didn't. You can reach those blocks. Might take him a little while, but you can reach those blocks. Boop. Ba-doop. Oh. Okay, we might be sorting some of this out ourselves. Scooby-doo-boop. Bap. Actually, I need to check what's in my tools box because, like I said, we did a bit of a build competition. So I'd grabbed a lot of stuff. I think that looks about right for there. Okay. Just try and get some of these emptied. I'm doing this in a really inefficient way. Hello, since I can't say hi in game. Hello, Jared. Well, you could always hop in Discord if you wanted. Join the stream. Join the voice call. Yeah, literally, it's like just random resources. You know what? I'm just gonna leave that there for now. I'll sort the rest out later. That's fine. Actually, I'll add these random resources to there as well. Okay, so we were having a little build competition on our server event, and I thought I'd show it off a little bit. So we have the beginnings of a path. It's a very messy path, but it shows us the way. And you go for a little swim. We'll have a bridge at some point there. And then this village, it's a vanilla village, but we decided to have a build competition to build our own villager houses. So there's still some blank spaces for stuff. Over here, what on earth happened here? I don't have a clue what that is. Over here, we've got Curly Kaz's little house. Oh, I'm sure she added the sofa since then. But that was her little build. And we did do a vote to see who won, and Curly Kaz was the winner. There may have been some issues, so Breadcrumb may have come joint first. Oh, here he is right now. Hello. I am going to join Game Room 1 just in case anybody hops on, because actually it's quite hard to keep an eye on that. So yes, then that one's a normal vanilla house. Do you have any sunflowers we can award the build winner prize ceremony? That's cool. I might do back at my base. I was just going to do a bit of a tour for the stream. We have Breadcrumbs here. Now, the problem with Breadcrumbs is I asked, was he inspired by green? And his answer was no. But I think that answer's wrong, because this is the house. Somebody died here, which always happens in our server days. But it just looks like he kind of forgot to do the back. I think he was having a green moment here. He claims that it wasn't. That was on purpose. But this isn't a doorway into a balcony. This is a hall in the back of the house. Then we'll do mine next, because that's next close, I think. Over here, this was my build. I still want to add some finishing touches. Like, it bothers me that, like, there's a slab missing there. But yeah, this was the little house that I came up with. We've got some bookshelves. In my head, this was like a little kitchen, but I didn't get time to do all the details. I've got a bed up here, bedside table, and a little balcony. I wanted to do a railing, but again, Jared was really cruel with our time limit. We literally had half an hour, and that was it. So yeah, that was my little build. I've just thought, was Ellie's is over there as well. Over here we've also got Ellie's house. You'll see a theme starting to appear. Oh, sorry. Hi Charlie, sorry, I just saw your message. I can't join your hardcore world, but are you having fun on your hardcore world? There we go, this is Ellie's lake house. And if you come inside, there's a bit of a problem. Where the rain comes in. So, as mentioned, Jared was really cruel with how little time we had. So, there's some roofs missing on some of them. I've already kind of spoiled Elliot's there, so I think we'll go have a look at Elliot's next, and then George's. But yeah, I love Ellie's, it's so cute. It's just missing a roof. If she had a roof, I think she would have won. Because we're trying to work out what the criteria should be for the competition. And my suggestion was that it has to be livable. And I kind of feel like a roof is necessary for it to be livable. This one is Elliot's. This is not livable at all. Many people died on our server, dear, and most of them were caused by Elliot, because this is his villager house. His take on a villager house involves a lot of stairs and parkour, which most people fell off. And the teeniest, tiniest house at the top. Is that your defence for your house, Jared? That it's clearly a scenic lookout? You've left half your house undone. That would not... If there was some sign of a door, like a little bit of glass either side to mirror like big glass doors, then I might have let you have it. But that is a big hole in the side of your house. Yep, see. I think I'm going to leave it there, because otherwise I could be trying to do that parkour all night. I think that's the furthest I've gotten. That might genuinely be the furthest I've gotten on that parkour. But yeah, you can see at the top that there's pumpkins in the wall as well. I really wish I had a zoom right now. Actually, technically I do. Where's the button? Why is zoom all the way down there? Okay. That did not do what I wanted to do. There you go. You can see that there's like the pumpkins up there. Now I think there's armor stands inside, and that's about it. No. There we go. My goodness. All of that to zoom into the pumpkins. Where was that? I think I was about there. This is where I've gotten that wrong and everything's going to feel off for the rest of the stream. Yeah, I think I'm too far zoomed in now. I regret. I so much regret. Ah! Is that that? And then this one is George's, our little monkey. And he's got a bedroom there. Stairs way up. Oh, that's beat. I think Elliot added that on the day of the thing. And then there's a little balcony up here, which has half a railing for your safety. Just half though. So yeah, this was the shenanigans we got up to on our server day. And we're thinking of doing the mini games district over here. I actually wonder if it's worth doing it on this bit here. This area could be good for like a roller coaster or something. But yeah, I think this is where we're gonna have the mini game district. I think we'll probably keep the houses, maybe try and repurpose them a little bit. But as well, underneath this weird ravine that we've got, there's like a big cave system here, and there's a mine shaft, and you also get down here somewhere. I think you have to mine for it, but there's also what's it called? Trial chambers. So that could be interesting, or at least nice to link up with the minigame district, even if we don't use it for minigame purposes. So yeah, that was what we got up to on our server day. But I think that could be really cool for leading into the mini game district. So we shall have to watch this space and see what happens. The server is very quiet tonight. Jared, what are you working on tonight? I can see. Oh, you want the sunflowers? I do not have sunflowers. Do I have sunflowers here? Oh no. I'm missing sunflowers. I've got lots of dandelions, but no sunflowers. Interesting. So options we've got for today's stream. One, we could try and explore and link up the different biomes to... It is hilarious, I can see Elliot's house from here. We could link up different biomes to the Nether Hub. Because at the moment, resource gathering is a bit of a pain. And we're hoping to start the cathedral soon. So that could be the other thing we could do. However, I feel like I really need to start it on film. And I haven't done a film clip yet of me going, hey, this is the cathedral. We're going to actually start building it now. Yay! That, hopefully something better than that. But, you know. So I'm tempted today to do some biome exploring. And see if we can link them up to the Nether. I think that might be the winner. I think there's a jungle somewhere out that way. But we're going to need a lot of rockets. And for rockets we need gunpowder and we need sugarcane. So all of this depends on if we can get access to enough gunpowder and sugarcane. Because the rockets you see in my bar are the only rockets I have. And that's not going to get us very far. That's skeleton farm. I don't want skeleton farm. I'm just putting my whole inventory back there. Whenever you do building, it is like, okay, it's time to empty all my pockets. I did lose my bed, so I might pinch that for my tools box. Okay, gunpowder, do we have any? No, we don't. Sad times. So yeah, these are some of the things that I feel in need that we need to start doing. So we've got get charity shop open and the video out. Because I've been working on that for a while. Got a trial chamber. I've never actually done a trial chamber, so that would be something cool to do on stream. Cathedral Part 1 build for video. Find the jungle biome. Guardian farm. We defeated the Elder Guardians in our February half-term server day. Baby mobs. Brand new out. Haven't seen any babies yet, apart from the chicks. Oh my goodness. Right, when I logged on for the server day, it was the first time that the games had the new babies. Look at the poor chicks. It makes me feel guilty for having to love a chicken shop. Yeah, it's not good, guys. It's not good. It's really not great. Yeah, it's rough. Okay, there we go. I've now got a bed back in there. You see, completely out of rockets. So, do I cheat and do biome finder? Because that might be the only way I can make that unlimited resources. No creepers have died since I left this place. weight. Sometimes that does really well, other times it doesn't. Okay, so back to the wall. Go to a deep dark city. I haven't been to an ancient city before. Again, fight the wither. Never actually fought the wither, I don't think, without cheating. I've cheated and fought the wither, but I've never fought the wither properly. Building a hotel, doing the underground car park, maybe doing the pet shop. I had one on the last server and I loved having the pet shop. Shops in general. Minigame district, bee farm, have fun, desert biome. One of the main things I really want to do is have fun. Because sometimes when life gets really busy and stressful, it's hard to just then come on the stream and be really creative. Just because all my energy is being used on other stuff. So then it's hard to have fun when I log into Minecraft. And really the thing that I need for these live streams is for them to be fun. To be fun for me, so that I actually want to make videos. To be fun for you, so that they're more interesting to watch. So yeah, I want to try and think about how to have more fun on the server and on our Tuesday nights. Exploring isn't the most fun thing to me, but it might be cool if we get to adopt some new pets on the way, because that is one thing I do love in Minecraft. I love all the animals. So yeah, guess we'll see. It was bothering me that this just like didn't have anything it was linked to, so I'm just going to quickly fill this in. So with our lack of gunpowder, we can't really do exploring. So I think we work on the car park, which it'll be pretty chill. I might just finish that little bit of terraforming there, because it's getting on my nerves a bit right now because I've noticed it. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. If we lots and lots. Let's work on the car park. It was a random project that I thought, you know what every city centre needs? A car park. And while we don't have cars, we have lots of mobs that we may ride, or even just boats. And I'm out. Okay, that'll do. It is just about to turn night, and I am very low on food. So let's grab some food. Is there an efficiency villager around? No, because I needed an efficiency villager. And I didn't have time to actually get one. So we still need an efficiency villager. What's he got in his hand? Dude, you need to be like all the way over here. Right, I don't like... Oh no, you still can push them. Keep going. Keep going. Keep... Nope. Keep going. Keep going. No! Stay down that end. Down this end. What? That should... Oh, because I'm out of stuff. There we go. I broke my dude. Okay, let's see if we can sleep. No, but it's nearly nighttime. Look, surely it's nearly bedtime. Just gotta let me sleep. There we go. See, told you it was nearly bedtime. Okay, so underground car park. Really random thing that I just fancy doing. Mostly because I need somewhere to park my Nautilus. And I don't... All the cars can't just live by the cathedral forever. They're going to need somewhere to live. So this could be a temporary home for them. So at the minute, I'm just carving out a bit of space. And it's very painful because I don't have efficiency on my shovel. So it's very slow and very painful. But you know, that can be therapeutic. Trying to think of anything interesting in life. I got to see some good films over the Easter break. On Good Friday, I saw the new Mario movie. Yes, I know, so holy of me on Good Friday. I did have lots of church stuff in the morning, and then on the afternoon, my husband was also off on that day, which was a nice surprise because he doesn't usually get bank holidays off. Technically he didn't, it was just his normal day off fell on the bank holiday that week. So we got to go see the new Mario movie. And really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the first one. It wasn't as good as the first one, but it was still a really enjoyable film. And then we also saw, not on the same day, on the following week, we saw Project Hail Mary, and that was so good. I nearly cried several times during the film. Yeah, that was absolutely fantastic. Would 10 out of 10 recommend Project Hail Mary. Would also recommend Mario movie if you like Mario. If you don't like Mario, you won't enjoy it. There were some interesting references in there and cameos. I don't want to say too much because if I say anything at all about what the cameos were, then I feel like that's like spoiler territory. And I don't like doing spoilers. But if you like Mario games, I think you'll enjoy. I will confess that last Tuesday, while I wasn't streaming, I was still playing video games on my PC that night. There's a potential that we might do a collab with Respawn, doing Super Battle Golf, and it looks fantastic, and I got the opportunity to play with some friends last Tuesday when it was the holidays. So sometimes I stream in the holidays. I decided to give myself an extra day off this year. Sometimes I stream during holidays, sometimes I need a rest, so I decided. Just catching up on chat, Project Hail Mary is the best movie I've seen in years. Loved it. Yeah, it was so good. I was saying the exact same thing. I think that is the best standalone film I've seen in years. Because even like the good films that have come out more recently, so many of them are like sequels or they're extensions of a franchise, and it was so refreshing to see a one-off film that was just absolutely brilliant, and completely had me, I'd agree with that. Best movie seen in years. Super Mario was alright, but it's not it's not on the same level. The Mario movie is not trying to make you cry. My husband literally is still doing impressions of Rocky. Something cool will happen, he'll just go, amaze, amaze, amaze. He does a better Rocky impression than me, though. I am not good with impressions. But yeah, it was absolutely fantastic, that film. I hear good things about the book as well. I haven't read the book, but lots of people have read the book and were excited for the film. Which is a good sign. Trying to think of anything else interesting that's happened. Nothing springs to mind. My life hasn't been very interesting recently. Got a little bit of the Gamers Outreach stuff.
Hi.
Oh, hello. I didn't. Discord didn't make its usual like announcement noise there. Hi, Ivy. How are you?
I'm alright.
Did you get up to much over Easter?
Yeah, I did. I had like a family party.
Nice.
And then my dad's birthday.
Yeah. It was my dad's birthday too over Easter.
Yeah, it was my mum's birthday as well.
Nice.
So
all
we
the
went out.
birthdays.
Yeah. I mean, if she was still with us, we probably would have been celebrating my grandma's birthday as well.
Yeah. I know, so we had my dad's birthday, and then my granddad passed away last year, and it was his birthday the day after my dad's birthday, so the five of us went out for a meal on the Monday, just to sort of all be together.
Yeah, but
it was sort of the first big significant day we've had since he's gone. So I'm glad that we decided to do something together for that. But no, sounds like a good time with family then.
yeah.
We've discovered, as I've been trying to think of conversation for stream, that my life is actually very boring. Because the only conversation I've really been able to come up with was the two films that I went to the cinema to see.
Yeah, but I mean, that's not that boring.
No. Good films. Enjoyed them both. Me and Jared were just sort of talking about how amazing Project Hail Mary is.
You're gonna have to talk with Charlie about that as well.
Is Charlie seen it?
Yeah.
Nice. Guessing she liked it then.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. We've...
She got one of our friends to basically just because he's got a 3D printer, so she'd asked him to print a little Rocky for her.
Nice. That is cool. Hey. So yeah, I approve.
Yeah, it cost her a £5 though to get it.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it does. I think it would have cost like a little bit more for it to be printed.
Yeah. Definitely would have cost more if you had to like buy somebody who'd made 3D printed ones off like Etsy or something.
Yeah. Because a lot of people on Etsy charge quite a bit.
Yeah, I think the only 3D printed stuff I've bought from Etsy was actually my my Minecraft wedding toppers. Because the business like sold paint your own Minecraft character kits, and they were like 3D printed, and they primed them, and we used that for our cake toppers, and they came out fantastic. I think that's the only 3D printed thing I bought from Etsy. Have you been able to get on the server much recently?
No, I haven't. I keep forgetting to be fair.
That's okay. I mean, imagine with school and stuff, it's good to be able to get on games and stuff to have a bit of a break, but also when you've got lots going on, it's quite hard to get that chance to do that.
Yeah, and I have mostly been playing a game that I got on my PC. It's called Timberborn.
Right, I haven't heard of that one.
It's relatively new, actually. Like,
Yeah.
it's just came into the first full update.
Would you recommend it?
I would, yeah.
Noted.
It's like a single player.
Yeah,
And my sister shouted me for something, so I'm gonna go see what she's wanting.
that's alright. I'm just gonna mute Ivy while she's gone. Okay, hopefully she sees that message. Oh, we've got a message from Jared. So, catching up on chat, Jared, the book is really good too, probably has one of my favourite ending sentences. Interesting. That makes me tempted to just find a copy of the books, go to the last page and read. Did you guys end up reenacting Shrek? No, we did not. So, in the end, did I give context for that? I feel like I have to. My youth, we were having a sort of movie event for our like Easter social, and we were meant to watch How to Train Your Dragon, and then it was How to Train Your Dragon we were going to reenact, but then unfortunately my DVD player broke, and you can't get it on any of like, it's not included on any streaming services. So there was a joke going on of we should reenact it, given we couldn't just watch it. But no, we didn't end up reenacting it. Instead, we watched Ice Age. I basically found 2 films that were the sort of roughly the right length. I went, okay, that's your choice now. Sorry, guys. So Ice Age was the winner. So we watched that. Been ages since I'd seen Ice Age, so it was kind of nice to sit and watch that. Oh, I've got the hiccups. Oh no. Flashbacks. Flashbacks to our most watched reel ever. Still can't believe that our most watched reel ever for Off-Brand Culture is me having the hiccups. Right, do I do the 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of 5 high. I feel like it needs to stay 5 high. And then we'll put something, yeah, we'll put something in the ceiling. Okay. So yeah, I think we need this actually 1 more level down. Do I? Yeah. I'll kill off this random iron shovel I've got in my inventory. I feel like this is faster than the diamond one I was using. No, it's slightly slower. Okay. The good news is, while I'm down here working on this, you can hear gunpowder being collected, which is very good news. Catching up on messages again. Bro, what is Timberborn about? And do kids still know about Ice Age? That's such a throwback. My youth do. I think is the answer to that. To be fair, they're still making more Ice Age films. So it's one of those weird things of like, it is like an old franchise, but they're still creating new films. I think they've like just started advertising like number 5 or 6 or something like that. It was nice to watch like the OG one. So yeah, I think it's still it's not as popular, but it's clearly popular enough for them to keep making more stuff. Oh, you know, there's just the fact that my youth are great. First, the issue that I had with my youth was they wanted to watch a Christmas film. Some of them. It nearly tricked me into thinking it wasn't a Christmas film. It was only when I went to check it, and the film literally starts, Merry Christmas. I'm like, okay, no. I draw the line at watching a Christmas film in April. And they were still trying to argue that it was not a Christmas film. I'm like, guys, it literally says Merry Christmas in the first 2 minutes of the film. So yeah. Other than lying to me to watch Christmas films in April, my youth's amazing. Timberborn is a city builder, but you're beavers. That sounds pretty cool. Oh, that reminds me of another film that I saw recently. I saw Hoppers. Like back when it like kind of first came out. Obviously, the main character is in the body of a beaver. I know that film. That was funny but deep. I think would be like a way to describe that. Out of that and Mario, I'd probably watch Mario over that though. With either of them or over Project Hail Mary, I'd definitely choose Project Hail Mary. It was just fantastic. There we go. What I have been playing recently was Super Battle Golf. That was a lot of fun playing that last week. I really hope we get to do a collab stream because it's just so much fun. And I haven't really played many video games with these friends, so it is funny that like partway through our playing, we did 2 rounds. And as we were partway through the second round, Jack just went, Lauren's locked in because I've just gone absolutely silent because I am far too competitive. So when I was doing bad and getting flustered or panicking, I was chatting a fair bit, but the second that I was like locked in, I was locked. Just no sound at all, not a peep. Okay. Okay, I'll start with that and I can make more as I go. Andy's been gone a while. She's still there, just muted. Okay. Oh, wrong blocks. There we go. Okay. Part of this is going to be underwater for the Nautilus. And part of this is going to be for other characters, animals. What I do need to work out is where the Happy Ghast entrance is going to be. Because yes, the idea is that you can also park your Happy Ghast there. So I might have to work out if I dig down here. Haha. So we could just make a big hole here. That's a size for a Happy Ghast to drop through. And they could chill out in this corner. I think that would be a good idea. Don't know how big a Happy Ghast is. Maybe I need to borrow marshmallow. Not marshmallow. Spider pig. Ah, but I've accidentally done that on the water side. That should be okay, because I don't need land. We can have like the pool stop like here. I think this probably should go down another level, but then this also needs to go down a level. Break some of this. Where's the halfway point in this tunnel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, that beam is going to be hard for some of them to get down. So I think actually doing it down here as the half slab might be... Spider Pig is lost! No! No Spider Pig! I'm genuinely sad about that. How could Spider Pig be lost? I did not borrow him, I will say as well. Just to get that out there before anybody starts accusing. Maybe if I do this. So it's before you get there. Then what's halfway? Why is that missing a block? No. I know I'm making your home. So yeah, where's the halfway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so half of 18 is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there. So then I need about 18 slabs. Should be. In theory, that should be the perfect amount. But I don't think it is. Yeah, I thought I was going to be off by 2. Because I think that's kind of needed to get your horse in, maybe? Or do we do that flush and then there's the step? No, I think it needs to be... No, actually, I think we'll bring that forward one. And that's there. Okay, and then similarly, that's going to go down here. Going to have the water one a little bit lower. Ow! Where did he come from? When you mentioned him, he wasn't there a while ago when I logged on. R.I.P. Spider Pig. Aww. Maybe we could find him again? Need a pool for them. I think I might have gone too far along for this pool. I think we'll do the pool literally just here. Maybe like that? No, maybe a bit bigger. I mean, in fairness, I'll have to mine all of that out to put the floor in anyway. This is actually going to be one deeper. than it currently is. Maybe we do like a weird shape here. So it feels a bit more pool-like. So maybe we do something like that. That might be a bit too strange. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Maybe something like that? I think that could work. I like the concept, I think. I do need to heal up my shovel. Okay, so I think that's a cool placement for the pool, and I think that's enough of a pool. And then you can have like the ghasts at the end. Ooh, that was that. Okay, we have 15 minutes left of stream. Oops. I have too much stuff in my pockets for my inventory. Let's get a shoulder. Boop. Got some of that in there. Okay. Loop. I really hope Ivy's realised I put her on mute while she was talking to her family. No. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Wrong thing. That thing. That. There we go. one shot. Don't know why I only made one stack there, because I'm clearly going to use well more than that on this. Oh! Ivy's back online. I saw her move there. Ivy, do you know you're muted? I can't unmute her. Hi Ivy, did you know I muted you while you were chatting with your family?
Yeah, I've been. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You are live on the internet once again. I saw your character move and I was like, no, she's definitely back. She's not AFK.
Yeah, I've been back for like 10 minutes.
And I was going, I hope Ivy realises she's muted. And you just...
Yeah, I'd realised after a little bit and tried messaging in chat. Because I'd unmuted myself, but it didn't.
Oh.
Like...
It didn't work. Am I being sounded with you that it didn't work?
Yeah, I switched between like 3 devices.
Oh, bless. Where did you try to message? Because I haven't seen anything come through.
In the VC chat.
That's weird, because I didn't hear a ping, I didn't see anything. Oh, yeah, I see the messages now. I'm back. Lol. Hello! Yup. Sorry, my Discord, I don't know. My Discord hasn't been making the right notification sounds tonight. It hasn't been making any notification sounds tonight. Which is worrying, because I kind of rely on that. Hey, sorry about that.
It's alright. The only reason I was over there, to be fair, like over where you are, was to throw an egg at you.
Thanks.
And I had 1 egg.
Well, I am very glad that I unmuted you at the right time then.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get to where you were. Like, how to get down there. Because if you hadn't realised that I was here, then why not throw an egg at you, so then you do realise.
Well, my reflexes were too fast. They were very, very slow, but they were also too fast.
Yeah, and I'd used the egg on a door instead.
Oh.
Accidentally.
You egged my door?
Yeah.
Outrageous. Scandalous behaviour.
Honestly, you'd think after like at least 11 years of playing this game, I would have realised what happens. Where was I trying? Oh yeah, I was trying to go to the big cave because I'd dug into an underwater cave while trying to go mining.
Ah.
And I'd realised right after I'd dug into it that if you use a mob head from any underwater mob, it gives you water breathing.
It does, but as we found out in our Guardian temple fiasco, for some reason it either glitched out on us or it wore out. So
I hope it was just a glitch then.
be aware, because we basically all died in the middle of trying to defeat the Guardian Temple because all of our heads stopped working. It was very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'll keep occasionally going into air pockets then, because I think that'll reset it.
I know it didn't reset after we came back to land. We then had to like struggle to find a different way to deal with the situation because we were relying on that for water breathing.
Yeah, to be fair though, an efficiency 5 pickaxe, and since it's an underwater, like with my pickaxe with efficiency 5 on it,
Yeah.
like I'd be able to
Okay.
escape.
It was just so you were warned.
But then I can't, like, file a lawsuit.
Well, no, just so that like I could hopefully save you some pain.
It's alright, I've had to end up going, like, I did actually end up going on that long hunt in the nether for my stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I got my stuff, but for some reason I had the gravestone finder for it.
Yeah. To be fair, we all die so much on the server, we quite easily can get those mixed up.
Yeah. To be fair, I think I died so many times that either it glitched or I ended up accidentally having someone else's instead.
Yeah.
Oh, these drowns, man. I just had to stop myself from swearing at a drown.
Well done. I am proud.
Honestly, them and phantoms are probably two of the worst things added.
And to think we asked for phantoms.
Not me. I wasn't aware of the mob votes when they came out.
Not me either, because I didn't play Minecraft when they got added.
Oh no, I've been here way before phantoms.
No, I didn't start playing Minecraft until 2020.
Fair.
So, part of the reason why we had Minecraft cake toppers for our wedding was because that was basically how me and Sean hung out during COVID. I knew he loved Minecraft, and we were both really gutted about the prospect of lockdown and stuff. So like, well, why don't you teach me one of the games you like Minecraft? And then the rest was history.
Yeah, it is always a very good way to bond with your partners, like by introducing them to games. Like, I'd introduced Charlie to Fragpunk, and we ended up playing it, like, we've ended up spending, like, 8 hours on it together.
Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, we are coming towards the end of the live stream. So I think I'm gonna wrap up here. I've got the floor done, other than the water bit. So I made some good progress on the underground car park.
Underground car park?
Yeah, that's what I've been working on. Well, it's a city, so cities always need parking. And there's that many different mobs that you could like travel on because you got the Nautilus. Lots of people still boat around the surface because we've got the canals. But there's horses, there's camels. So it was only right that when people come into the shopping district, they've got somewhere to park that is safe for their trusty steed of choice.
You should add a runway for people who use Elytras.
Well, it's in the middle of the city, so... And it's underground.
Yeah, I mean, you could always just stick it on the side of the city somewhere.
So, yeah, I randomly decided we should have an underground car park. Mostly because my poor Nautilus is just sat here chilling in the river.
Yeah, get away from the drones.
So yeah, if I can get him inside somewhere like an underground car park, be much better for him. Or her. I haven't decided yet.
Have you decided on a name?
No, not yet. It's just been chilling here. So I also have a dried ghast that I need to turn into a happy ghast. And
Yeah,
happy
I've
ghast
got
can be part
3
of me as
names.
well.
I got 3 names for it off the top of my head.
Oh dear.
Sheldon, Michelle, and Shelley. I don't think they deserve that reaction.
You purposely went for shell puns, but what you don't know is I actually have a friend called Shelley.
Yeah, my auntie, we nickname her Shelley. And then another one of my aunties is Michelle.
Yeah, so it's quite humorous in my mind, the idea of having a pet in Minecraft called Shelley when I've got a friend in real life called Shelley.
Yeah. Also, you know that big cobblestone structure
Yes.
near the shopping district?
Yes.
Is that a working mob farm?
It's a creeper farm. I don't know if it's working yet. Josh was building it. Jared in chat agrees with Michelle. Right. I'm gonna wrap up chat. It's been lovely. Wrap up stream. It's been lovely chatting, Ivy. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna tell everyone who's gonna be coming to group tomorrow though that like you'd muted me and not realised I was here for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Well, my worry was that you were just like there and my worry was real. My worry was that you were muted and didn't know you were muted. I
was for a while. I didn't realise.
Because I could hear you and I could hear you. Was it your sister you were chatting to?
Yeah.
We could hear you a little bit in the background, so I thought, oh, I better hit mute for her. And then didn't realise you couldn't unmute yourself.
Yeah, I think it was a good idea to mute me while I was talking to my sister because she's in one.
Oh, bless. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, chat, that is us disconnected from Discord. That's us disconnected from Minecraft. So yeah, that's it for today's stream. It's been nice having a bit of a chill stream, bit of a build. Talk about films. And hopefully, while we've been working on that, we've been getting some gunpowder together so that next stream we can do a bit of exploring, try and find a desert biome maybe. Or at least definitely the jungle one, because I know where that is. It was just I found it long before we had the nether hub, so I couldn't link it up. So definitely we'll be hopefully doing that next week. So yes, streams should be back to normal for a bit. I know that there might be some dates in June I can't make, but otherwise we're back to normal. Our regular Tuesday streams for Minecraft. We've been having some Fortnite streams on Mondays with Houston, which has been really cool. I've hopped in a couple of them to sort of mod in chat or to lurk in chat, see what they're getting up to. And then the other thing is Respawn is a gaming channel on Twitch. They also have a YouTube channel. Aaron is doing a fantastic job at releasing videos in his streams. Fab. I was in his one today. He was doing Rocket League. Yesterday he was doing some Fortnite. Jared has actually been appearing in some of the Fortnite streams, and I mentioned earlier we're hoping to get a Super Battle Golf stream collab, which would be fun. So yeah, I think hopefully we'll see some of that in the future. But you might want to check out Respawn YFC. Yeah, I'm enjoying watching this stuff. I hope you'll enjoy it too. And keep an eye out on the Fortnite ones, because occasionally Jared might appear. But that is all we have time for now, and otherwise I shall see you in the next live stream. I hope you have a lovely week. Goodbye.